Today on the channel from Mattel Elite Series 91, we've got Kevin Owens. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Elite Series 91 unboxing and review, as today we've got Kevin Owens making his triumphant return to the Mattel Elite lineup. I don't believe we've seen Kevin Owens since Elite Series 80, a little bit over a year ago, maybe a year and 3 months ago, if that, something in that ballpark. But it's been a while since we've seen Kevin Owens, and he was a character for a while. We were getting on a pretty quick, constant clip, I would say, a lot like the Seth Rollinses and Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens was kind of in that air, and as we recently have found out, Kevin Owens has re-signed with the WWE, so I gotta think he's got a pretty bright future in the WWE Mattel lineups coming at us in 2022, 2023, and beyond. And we've talked about it in some of the other Elite 91 unboxing videos. With the WWE cutting a lot of talent, established stars like Kevin Owens, I think they are going to move to the front of the Mattel list, so I expect a lot more Kevin Owens here in the near future. And of course, in this video at the very end, we'll compare him to the Elite 80 counterpart, so stay tuned for that. But you know what we're going to do. First, we got to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. See where it goes from there. So we got this newish packaging, of course, on the Elites that we know about. Kevin Owens down below, glamour shot. He does come with a ladder, comes with some extra hands. Got the Elite logo at the top, an Elite Series 91, big WWE logo right there. On the side, there's old Kevin Owens, looking only like Kevin Owens could look in Elite Series 91. And you got Kevin Owens on this side, True Effects, Series 91, Certified Authentic, Elite, all the fun stuff. On the back, we got the Elite at the top. You got his name. You got a little tail of the tape. We got a blurb. We got the cross-sell, Hogan, RVD, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Bianca Belair. Of course, we're going to rank them at the end of the week, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. You want to see how we rank out Elite Series 91 at the end of the week. So let's see what it says by our old pal, Kevin Owens. From Maryville, Quebec, Canada. Cold this time of year. Cold. 6 feet tall, 266 pounds. Finishing move, the Stunner. Career highlights, Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion. The Prize Fighter challenged Roman Reigns to a last man standing match for the Universal Championship at Royal Rumble 2021. Why did they call him the Prize Fighter again? I don't remember that. I don't remember him being a prize fighter back in the day before his wrestling career. That's kind of a weird title to give somebody that wasn't really a prize fighter, unless I'm missing something. Oh, he comes with handcuffs like a young big boss man as well. There's that WWE logo in the back. See you later. Get out of here. There it is. Got a little plastic prison action going on. Oh boy. Let's dive in. There he is, plastic prison. Always love to get ladders and effects. This is one of those things when you're a little kid and you're looking through the pegs and you want a new wrestling figure. This time, you might not be the biggest Kevin Owens fan in the world. Maybe you like him. Maybe you respect him. You like Kevin Owens, but then you see this ladder, you're like, hold on, hold the phone. Stop the clock, if you will. I think I need to get this because Kevin Owens is all right, but I need a ladder in my figure fed. And that's how young kids like mine used to work back in the day. I'd pick up a guy I didn't maybe like the most, but I'd have a cool accessory with him. Man, moves him to the top of the list. Maybe that's how they feel about Kevin Owens. I'm not exactly sure. Get some hands out here. What are we doing? You're buckled in. There it is. See you later. Get out of here. All right, first off, let's take a look at this ladder, and I think this is my first time around the sun with this exact ladder. I believe, did somebody say this was part of like the wrecking line or something like that, this ladder? I don't remember one that had a nice break to it like this, but that is pretty cool. We've had traditional ladders going all the way back to the Jakks days. Love the ladders, loved them to display with, loved them to play with, all that kind of stuff. But as we see a lot, we get this thing set up on the apron and the guardrail, and we see guys breaking through. This is really cool in figure form. If you're trying to add some realisms, add stuff that really happens in matches, I think this is really cool. And it also works as a traditional ladder, so it's really good. It doesn't break on you, stuff like that. So I do like that gimmickiness to this ladder. I think that is a nice touch. Of course, Kevin Owens knows all about ladders, but I'm here for it. Very cool accessory. Then you get the handcuffs. Once again, get the most out of your molds. These have been reused before. We've seen these with the Big Boss Man in Elite Series 90 most recently. So we're getting a little handcuff overload, but always good to have extra handcuffs. You never know when you need to reenact the Mountie versus Big Boss Man at SummerSlam or Mick Foley versus The Rock at Royal Rumble. You can always have some cuffs to do that. Now, I'm guessing, I don't remember back to 2021 Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens. Like I say, I watch everything, but a lot of times, you know what I'm doing while I'm watching wrestling? I'm editing videos, I'm doing work, I'm putting sales together, I'm putting performance things, I'm doing something else. It's usually on in the background for the most part. Some different circumstances, but I gotta say WWE in the last year, it's been just kind of in the background while I've been working on other things. I'm not glued to the TV like we are sometimes with AEW, to be honest. But maybe in that match, handcuffs were involved. I'm guessing that is the reason. So there you go. But handcuffs, always cool to have. 2 extra hands with him. I was a little aghast at first. I said, do we have no fists with Kevin Owens? Is there no fists with this figure? But luckily, they put 2 fists on him. He's got 2 fists of fury right out of the package. He's ready to go. He's ready to win the title in your Fig Fed. He's ready to throw down at a moment's notice. But you got to have some extra hands with him, and that's exactly what we got. We got 2 hand-holding C-clamp hands, I always call them. We got those with Kevin Owens, so that's just fine, because the fists are here. I think you got to mix it. You got to have 1 regular hand, 1 fisted hand. That's how I'm going to say it. But he is a prize fighter. I've just found this out recently, so who knows. All right, Kevin Owens. Boy, it's been a while since we've had a Kevin Owens, like I said earlier. So this is a pretty good one. I really do like black and blue together. So he's got the blue accents on the boots, blue on the shirt. Stun the world, fight, fight. I don't know how I feel about him having the Stone Cold Stunner. It's just kind of like somebody doing the Ultimate Warrior's finishing move. You give him the old shoulder tackle and the old big splash. It just doesn't feel right. Hulk Hogan's leg drop doesn't really feel right. Ric Flair's figure 4 really doesn't feel right, even though that was long used by other guys. Dusty Rhodes used it as a finisher, but there's just some finishers in the game that just doesn't feel like should be used, and Stone Cold Stunner is one. I don't know, but I know he got permission, I think was the story and everything, and it kind of works for him more than some other people, but I would still not do it. It's every time he does it, people are just going to compare him to Stone Cold, and you don't want that. You don't want to be compared to Stone Cold all the time. Oh, he's stealing Stone Cold's move. Oh, he's stealing Stone Cold. Try to be your own person is what I'm getting at, but who am I? I don't wrestle for a living. But I do like the shirt on here. Got the bigger torsoed Kevin Owens. Of course, the shirt is not removable, like all the other Kevin Owens figures out there. We got KO on the back of the shirt. It'd be interesting if they ever made him with a soft good shirt. I mean, they always do these plastic ones. What would a soft good look like? I don't know if Mattel has tinkered around with that idea. Maybe that'll be a future Kevin Owens. One thing about this Kevin Owens is we've seen the last couple of years, Kevin Owens has been spending a lot of time at the tattoo shop. I think he's bored some days on his off days and says, I'm going to stroll down to the old tattoo shop. And he's been getting a lot of ink going on. A lot of black and white ink. I don't think he has any colored ink. I could be wrong. I'm no expert on his tattoos. I always see that dinosaur tattoo and I was like, what has he got that tattoo of that dinosaur for? I guess he's got a little bit of red in here, but I feel like maybe there is more. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly on his tattoo. I'm by no means an expert on that. I do got a little scuffage on the S and the T and Stun the World. Some little scrape off of the paint, which we've seen these before. These are real bad if you ever try to buy these loose in lots that kids played with. So this is all scraped off a lot of the time. Even scraped off a little bit here, which is unfortunate. He's got the fight down there on the thighs. We do have pinless joints again, so pinless joints are all the rage, as you guys know, especially with me. They're continuing it here with Kevin Owens. This will be his first figure with pinless joints. 2 fisted hands, got the knuckle tattoos as well. Always appreciate the knuckle tattoos. That means you're committed when you put tattoos on your knuckles, you know. Head sculpt, very good, true effects. It definitely looks like Kevin Owens. It's an updated look of Kevin Owens. I got nothing against this, so I think that is a pretty good head sculpt. Looks very even. Maybe the left eye is just a little wonky, but you really can't tell. A very good one, where we've seen things go real south with like Bret Hart and Trish Stratus. Kevin looks pretty good here. The bottom, all black, very plain Jane, for a lack of a better term. We do got a ringside stand here. I'm sure he fits on that. Of course he does. They're made for him. But not bad. Not bad for a return to the line. Here's our last Kevin Owens figure. How much reuse we got here going on? Obviously, the pinless joints are different. We got a little green color in that tattoo I missed. Very, very similar. It is actually the exact same head sculpt, just painted a little differently, a little darker in the beard. The pants are the exact same. The boots are the same. Getting the most out of your molds, reuse City, but there'd been enough time without a KO figure where it's time to put him back out there in the lineup, and that's exactly what they did. If you have this one, it depends. How big of a Kevin Owens fan are you? If you got a budget and you say, I don't know if I really need this one, well, you got to look at this. Do you like the new coloring? Do you like the extra tattoos? Do you like the pinless joints? That's what brings this one to the next level. And then throwing in a pretty cool ladder accessory. There's enough meat on the bone here for me. I'm not sure for the average Joe out there. You guys can tell me in the comments what you think, but I'm here for it. I don't think it's going to be my top one of Elite 91, but stay tuned for the end of the week when we rank this set. But let me know in the comments what you think about Elite Series 91 Kevin Owens. You here for it? You going to pass? Anything I missed, let me know. And of course, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. You don't want to miss a video. We're unboxing a ton of stuff on the channel, as you guys all know. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So there it is for Elite Series 91, Kevin Owens. I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.